of attraction. What do we do in the law of attraction? The law of attraction is very simple. It says that you will start attracting from the universe what you want. The end result that we want will come, the universe will give it to us. But then, there is a catch over here. There is a rider over here, friends. We will get from the universe what we give to the universe. It will come back intensified. It will come back magnified. It will come back multiplied. It will come back amplified many, many times. So what we give to the world has got to be good. It has got to be positive. And only then what we will get will be super positive. It is something like, whatever the good great Almighty has made is all neutral, right sir? Water is neutral, air is neutral. We say the universe or ether also is neutral. Just like water is pH 7. 0 to 7 is acidic, 7 to 14 is alkaline. Similarly, the ether or the universe also is neutral. There are positive frequencies, there are negative frequencies in equal magnitude which are floating around. It all depends upon at what level or what frequency we take our mind to. This is a transmitter, right? We know transmitters. In martial or military parlance, we say that if the transmitter frequency is cracked by the opposition, then all the secrets are out because they have access to everything. So what matters is the frequency of the transmitter. Can we take our transmitter, that is our mind, to a frequency that is great or that is positive? If we take it to a very positive frequency, we will attract the same positive from the universe. If +2, we attract +2. It becomes +4. There is no dearth of +4 also floating around. We attract +4, it becomes +8. We then attract +8, it becomes +16. This will continue till we achieve our result. Or the other way, if it is negative, -2, we will attract -2. It will become -4. There is no dearth of -4s also floating around, and we will attract -4, it will become -8. Till the negativity will increase to a magnitude so much that these are persons who carry negativity in their mindsets and on their tongues also. Yes, sir? Behavior also, absolutely. जिनके बारे में कहा जाता है कि इनकी काली ज़बान है, गलत बोलते हैं और वो बात सच हो जाती है. That is, their transmitter is working at extremely negative frequencies. So how do we actually build up our frequency and make it positive? As I said, the time is the alpha state. We will utilize the conscious, and what will we infiltrate? Our subconscious mind. Now, each step is a very detailed step. But again, we have decided that we will make a very powerful capsule, a capsule of 1 hour, which can be practically utilized. So the first step is what? The first step is speaking to our own self. But not speaking to our own self, it is speaking to the subconscious mind. Was Dr. Joseph Murphy speaking to the pillow? No. He says, I was not speaking to my pillow, I was speaking to my subconscious mind. Well, friends, talking to our own selves, talking to our own subconscious minds, talking at the right time, talking the right thing, talking the rightly framed sentences, that has got a technical term that is called as auto-suggestion. Suggesting to our own selves, not to our own selves, it is actually suggesting to our own all-pervasive and very, very powerful subconscious mind. The power of the subconscious mind, we know, or the power of the spoken word. Our culture has believed for a long time that the spoken word has got a lot of power. We have believed this for thousands of years. Our shlokas carry a lot of power. We know the power of the most powerful word in the universe, that is the power of Om. Because that is the kind of vibrations which are emitted out of the word Om. Resonance, vibration, and ultimately impact. So, power of the spoken word is immense. What do we speak to our subconscious mind? That makes a difference. The time I have discussed, what we speak is what we are discussing now. Auto-suggestion, as we say. The subconscious mind cannot rationalize. It cannot think. It will catch anything. So if we say that I can't do something, I cannot do it. No, when we speak to the subconscious mind, we say, I will raise my capabilities. As said Dr. Murphy, I will get up at 5. I cannot afford it. No. The positive statement will be, I will buy it later. Because what the subconscious will catch it, buy and later. And if we are able to infiltrate our subconscious, work on our willpower, we will attract the result from the universe. Well, friends, as I said, I myself, being an engineering background person, I actually first was a little cynical. But then when I had one of the biggest doctors of India telling me that I have done what I had to, now how much time your dad walks in depends upon his willpower, and I realized that the power of the will is tremendous. The power of the spoken word, well, not only we, after us, the other civilizations also have spoken of it. There is John Lange theory which also says words, whether they are our words or they are words coming from somebody else, could be anybody's words. Words have a lot of impact, right? Sometimes some words are soothing, but some words actually hit us from within. And bad words, or words that are not said in the right context, they will give rise to feelings. Sometimes they are good, sometimes they are not, right, sir? Feelings will give rise to what? Emotions. And emotions will give rise to what? That is hormones. And there are two kinds of hormones. One are positive hormones and second are negative hormones. Positive hormones like serotonin, like oxytocin, and like dopamine, these are the hormones of happiness. These are the hormones of caring. These are the hormones of sharing. These are the hormones of giving. Philanthropists, these are positive hormones. But then if there are negative feelings, negative emotions, there are negative hormones also. These are norepinephrine, adrenaline. There is what we call as the killer, which is cortisol, which is one of the biggest killers. These days we say the scourge of the modern world is stress. What does stress come from? Stress comes from hormones. So what we are saying is the spoken word has got a lot of power. Whether we delve into it in the form of mysticism, or what our culture has been saying, or we delve into it from the dimension, from the angle of science, even then we understand that this is actually connected to hormones. So the most important part is the first step, speaking to our mind. That is called as auto-suggestion. Framing what we speak to our subconscious mind, what we tell our subconscious mind in the alpha state. What is our aim? We understand what our aim is. Decide what you want. Write down your goal. Write it down, friends. Make your goal very, very clear. Write it down and then frame an auto-suggestion based on it. Auto-suggestions are also called as affirmations. And many times we've had people that who come back to us and saying that, yes, I had a surgery and I was an athlete and the doctor said that you will run, it will take you 6 months to run. But then the surgery was done. I worked on my subconscious mind and I was telling my subconscious mind that I will run within 1 month, and I ran in 1 month. The doctor said 6 months. The doctor said 3 months, but I ran within 1 month. There was some other power which was working with me. We conduct workshops. As I said, this is a 1-hour capsule that we have condensed. A workshop which is 3 days, which is 5 days, or practically we do 1-day workshops. But then we've seen results, people who have come back to us. So what you talk to your subconscious mind is very, very important. Framing of the auto-suggestion is very, very important. The framing has got to be positive. As we said, we will not say that I will not fall sick, because the subconscious mind doesn't rationalize. It will pick up sick. We will say that I will always remain healthy. That is what we will write down. Or a universal auto-suggestion is health, wealth, name, fame and success follows me every day. Or we can make it more pertinent. We can write down our goal, we can have our auto-suggestion and we can work accordingly. So that is how we work. I will not fail in my business. Well, nobody wants to fail. But then the auto-suggestion could pick up the failure also, because it cannot rationalize. So we will say, what will we say? I will always succeed in my business. These affirmations, these auto-suggestions can be done in the beta state also. When it can be done now. Anytime we are awake, it can be repeated 100 times, 200 times. But the best time or the most potent time is the alpha state. And if that is the time we train ourselves consciously to speak to our subconscious mind, what our aim is, that I will be a star by 2020. I will have a red Mercedes out of my house, outside my house by 2020. I will have arms of 20 inches, another 1 year. That is how we actually are infiltrating our subconscious mind. So the framing of this auto-suggestion is very, very important, friends.